Okay, my walk today begins along the Mystic Valley Parkway in between the river, and this property used to be regulated and run by the Metropolitan District Commission. And this was a storage shed that I hear rumors that there was some smooching going on around here. This is the river looking west from the Craddock Footbridge, and this is the Mystic River looking east from the Craddock Footbridge. That would be Main Street and the Craddock Bridge. This is Colleen's, which when we grew up was Brigham's. And along Governor's Ave is this little patch of flowers and a plaque that I've never seen before. And if you want to pause it and read it, it's in memorial of Milford Ellis, who was a World War II veteran who gave his life for his country in 1944. And going up Governor's Ave, we see the Medford Historical Society. It's a great place to visit if you want to be a history buff. And over here is the John Wade House, built in 1683, which is on Bradley Road. Now, looking down Bradley Road, we see the back of the Gao Funeral Home, which is another historic building in Medford. It was actually built in 1703, and every year Paul Revere, when he reenacts his ride, will stop here, and they have a ceremony, and he ties right up to this little horse that's in front of the Gao Funeral Home. And directly across the street is what is Ward's Gifts, and growing up that was Craddock Apothecary. And as we move up the street to 92 High Street, we have the Old Medford Armory, which is a very huge building, and this was converted into condominiums, office condos, a few years ago. And this is the building from the back. It's very large. Now, as we walk up High Street, you can see this is the ride of Paul Revere, and in the background is St. Joseph's Church. And to the right of the library is Hillside Ave. This is a historic district in Medford. And at the top of the hill, I believe, was the site of the old First Medford Public Library. Now, the new library was built in 1959. I remember when it was built, and I spent many a day in there coming out of St. Joseph's School, studying and reading and take advantage of all the facilities that they had to offer. This is the back of St. Joseph's Church, and along on the other side of the street is the Shell. And these are two of the murals that were painted. I believe they were done by Tufts students. And you might want to pause the screen and read these. This is one by Lydia Marie Childs. And this is the Shell, and it was painted. It's very colorful, very nice place to come on a Sunday afternoon. This is the Mystic River looking west at Winthrop Street, and this is the Mystic River again. Now, these houses are on South Street, and these are some of the boats that are tied up there. It's very colorful, and you can actually go all the way out to Boston Harbor if you have a large enough boat, and you have to go through the Amelia Earhart Dam, and I've done that many times when I had my boat. I used to launch right from over here on South Street. And this is the bridge. I don't know the name of this bridge. I don't know if it has a name, but it's the Mystic River Bridge going over right by South Street Court. And as you can see, it's in need of some work, like many of the bridges in the country. And over here is the pathway that leads up to South Street. It's very colorful, very green, very pretty at this time of year. There's a lot of shade. And this is some of the architecture of the houses along South Street. This tree is one of the largest trees in the city of Medford. I believe it's an English elm. And if you want to see some more videos of Medford, go to jimmymorse.com.